I just want to state while things at Sega and Sonic look really dark right now, always look on the bright side. Things will get better, and Sonic will be okay. I promise. So we've been waiting for some Sonic news for a while. We were getting news every single week, sometimes multiple times a week. Like a month or two ago, we were always just waiting and we haven't got anything in a while, but we finally have something. It's not good though. I usually like to joke and meme, and there just isn't going to be a lot of that in this video, so here you go.
What up, Sonic Squad? Today we're doing some Sonic racing. Ready? Let's... Whoa.
You get one of those. If I come up with something funny at the right time, I'll say something. I'm not funny, so it's probably not going to happen. I want to handle the situation seriously and with respect because I think it's the right time to talk about Sega's downsizing. Sega has sold off around 85% of their arcade business in Japan, and they're asking for 650 employees to take voluntary retirement. This is the biggest shakeup Sega has had in a while. There have been restructurings and changing up of stuff. I think maybe a year or two ago that happened. It wasn't a giant loss, it was just restructuring of what they should do. In 2015, there was the notorious restructuring that a lot of people have forgotten about and have overlooked, where they had to restructure their subsidiaries and they lost $125 million or something like that. They had to move locations everywhere. They had to move buildings. There were a bunch of layoffs. People had to retire. And this is probably the biggest thing that happened since then. It's not as bad, it's not as horrible, but it's pretty bad. When we've talked about Sega's situation and them not doing too well, there's always been the, hey, they got the arcade business in Japan, that's doing well for them. It turns out it wasn't, and of course, I would be stupid to say that it wasn't because of Corona, because it was. It was because of the current situation that is going on. People just don't go outside. They don't want to touch a bunch of machines that other people have touched. It has taken a big hit at their arcade market, and that sucks. There is a lot of financial stuff going on over there at Sega. This automatically turns to Sonic, because I know that's what I care about the most when it comes to Sega, and I know that's probably what you care about the most if you're watching this video. I've said some things in the past that I still stand by today, and that I say because I want what's best for Sonic, I want what's best for the franchise. I love the franchise, obviously. I'm a big Sonic fan. This is not attacking any individual, it's not attacking groups of people. I just am simply stating that I don't think Sega is a good home for Sonic right now. I've said this before, I made a video saying Sega should sell Sonic, not because Sonic is doing bad for Sega. Sonic has actually been doing much better this year than usual. I think this quarter he sold around over 2 million units, which is actually way more than the last quarter, where he was 4th place in terms of franchise. Now he's number 2, which is pretty good for a year where there's no games, and selling that many units, it's pretty alright. I still believe that Sega has the potential of making good Sonic content. They can still make good games, make right decisions. I still stand by that, but unfortunately, this is where some of the stuff I've mentioned in prior videos comes into play. Sega's not a good home for Sonic, and I think they should sell him, so Sonic can have a more stable home. Sega is not in the financial position to support Sonic the way he needs to be supported. Sonic is the kind of franchise that should be having at least one, I'm not asking for a bunch of releases a year, but at least one release a year. The removes that didn't make sense for me. I don't understand why Sonic Mania had to come out the same year as Sonic Forces. Mania should come out 2017, and Forces should have been 2018, since they didn't really have a game in 2018 besides the physical release of Mania. I know TSR was supposed to come out that year, but it was slated for December, and I think they knew they were going to delay that game to the following year. Putting 2 Sonic games in that year was a fun time, and there was plenty of content to go over, but it just didn't make sense in the financial long run. There should have been something each year so it could help your quarterly earnings. We have not gotten a Sonic game this year, and I'm not going to complain and whine that we haven't got one, because I feel like everybody's beat that horse to death, and it doesn't bother me that much in all honesty. We got a pretty awesome movie, the comics are great, mobile content's been pretty good this year, but once again, Sonic is the kind of franchise and the icon that should be getting consistent content if he is a video game character, like he is. So I think there should be something every year of substance, and they're just not doing that. You can see the contrast. Like in 2007 you had Rivals 2 and you had Secret Rings, like a console and a handheld. The following year there was Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. There was just plenty of content, like side content and main content for people to go to. It was jam-packed with Sonic games, and I'm not saying I expect Sega to always do that, because, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work. Some of those games weren't the best. I'm not criticizing that, I'm just simply stating that you could definitely see Sega was in a position to where, like, hey, let's put out as many Sonic titles as possible, and they're just not doing that anymore. I am genuinely scared for Sega. This is not me critiquing them, this is not me criticizing them, this is not me being mean to them. I am simply stating there are too many financial losses and selling of businesses and restructuring and questioning and all of the stuff going on. It's just scary and sad to see. I don't want to see this, but it's happening. It makes you question where things are going to go from here. Now, let me clarify. This is mainly Sega Japan, which is the top dog of Sega, but it still impacts Sega as a whole. These 650 employees, what if some of these people are big, impactful people in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise? What's gonna happen there? Who are the new people that they're gonna bring on? Are they gonna be good? I don't know. I want Sonic to be alive. I want him to succeed. I want him to thrive. I want him to do good. I want all of this stuff to happen, but it starts with Sega. I believe Sonic should be in a home that is safe, that is thriving, that is successful, and I'm waiting for Sega to be successful. Other game series are doing well for them, but clearly not well enough to where they can keep everything afloat, because they're now gonna focus more on console gaming and stuff like that, and PC and whatever. It seems like everything's crumbling around them, and I hate to see it. I've of course exaggerated in the past, but I truly do not despise Sega. I love the people at Sega. I think that they make a lot of really good decisions. I think it's a fun company to be around. I love how they treat the community, but I just think Sonic could be doing a lot better right now than he is. I stated this, that I believe that when the Sonic movie came out, that there should have been some stuff to go along with that. At least have a cartoon maybe on the air, whether that's Nickelodeon or Netflix or Disney or whatever. Maybe have a game. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like I stated in 2007, there was Secret Rings, Rush Adventure, Rivals 2. Like there were plenty of releases that year. 2008, all these games. It doesn't have to be the next big Sonic game, but maybe just something a little small for them to go back to, like a little sampling of what Sonic can be. It would have been great to have that. All the content for people to go back to is pretty old. I do believe there is poor management and there are wrong mistakes, but I don't think that it's because they don't want to. I think it's because they financially can't. They can't financially put out 2 or 3 Sonic games a year. It just can't happen. The Sonic movie hype was so big when the movie came out. It was huge, but it just died after a couple weekends. There was no like big social media campaign from the main Sonic Twitter. It was just hard to see. I don't think that Sonic not having a lot of content is because Sega is purely incompetent and they just are oblivious. I just don't think they can financially do it. And this shows. They're losing money. They're asking people to retire. There's been downsizing over the past decade like crazy. If you do not understand that there is financial struggle going on over there, I don't know what to tell you. Are they gonna sell them? Probably not. Like, a lot of people commented this before watching my video. I don't think they're gonna sell Sonic. It's their flagship franchise, but they should, for the health and longevity of the franchise, and also they can recoup some money from that, at least $1 billion at the least. I don't think they'll do it, but it would be cool to see. I want it to happen, not because I hate Sonic, or because I hate Sega or anything like that. It's just, I want to see the franchise succeed, and I think having him in the hands of a company that could support him financially is good. Once again, this is not that video. I might make a follow-up to that at some point if I have anything new to say. I think that video was pretty thorough. I'm scared. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope everything will be okay, specifically with Sonic, because that's what I care most about. I know there are other franchises, but this is a Sonic channel. All I can say is right now, we gotta wait and see what's gonna happen with Sega, but right now it's not looking too good, and I just hope that Sonic will be okay. Obviously, you guys know my solution. I would probably give it to Viacom, have the games, which I know all of you guys are concerned about probably the most. I'd have that licensed to a respectable company that would be able to release great titles consistently, kind of what Disney does with Star Wars. They license the brand to EA, and they have all of their studios work on different titles. That's what I would do for Sonic, so that way you can still have the movies, the cartoons, the merchandising, all that stuff. That's what I would do. I don't think that's what's gonna happen, but that's what I would do. I just hope everything's okay, and I wanna know what you guys think is gonna happen. Do you think Sonic is gonna be okay? What do you think of the situation going on with Sega right now? Let me know in the comment section, and I have a pinned comment also asking. I really wanna know. I hope everything is okay. If you wanna support me, you can become a channel member in the description, and our merch is in the description as well. Follow me on social media. My Twitter and Instagram is there. You can get a behind the scenes look at my life and also updates on future content. And of course, if you're not part of our amazing family, make sure to subscribe. We'd love to have you here. Love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Wah!